The Pocket 3. Should you buy it? That's the $1 million question. Hell yeah, you should buy it. Hell yeah, you should buy it. All right, so let me give you the top features in the Osmo Pocket 3 that you should be considering to buy and why you should buy them. So the Pocket 3 has 4K 30. It also shoots in vertical mode as well at 3K and 2K and 1080p. Now, I don't get into all of the schematics about you should record everything in 4K, whatever. You should record things in 4K, but at the end of the day, 1080p is really good. I have a lot of good quality content out here, basically from 1080p. And I'll share some of the footage as well too, that breaks down like how 1080p content looks and the 4K content looks. But also, social media platforms are downscaling the content for 1080p. So sometimes it's good to make 4K content for YouTube, but for social media, 1080p, or unless you're color grading your content. And a lot of the stuff that we see out there is color graded. If you look at a lot of these people's stuff, it's not 4K content. So it just depends. At the end of the day, people can only see based upon the quality content based upon their devices. The Osmo Pocket 3 has a bunch of features, but these features are definitely game changing in how I'm using it. As right now that you see the active track, so it's always keeping me centered in the scene. Also, you have 10-bit D-Log M, so basically color grading. I got this camera as well to start exploring color grading, and the main reason is because it's something that I want to do, but it's not required for me to do right now. But this camera is super good, so therefore, yes, I'm going to try color grading here and there. I'm not going to stick to it because my goal is to produce more content, not be in this like creative crazy flow of all these things that I need to do in the content. But overall, yeah, I'm gonna get into color grading. And then also, it charges from 0 to 80% in 16 minutes. This camera is perfect for vlogging. It's perfect for those trips. It's perfect for small shots or concert venues where you can't bring like a big Sony camera or a Canon camera to it, and they allow small devices and small cameras. Bring your Osmo Pocket 3. Also has spin shot where it does those spinning moves. I'll show that content as well as active track, which you see here, 6.0. I know that each year DJI really invest into active track, making it better for each version of whatever devices they're sharing. I know like I have the Osmo Pocket, well, the Osmo 8, the phone gimbal, and that one's supposed to have like 7.0 active track, so I'll test that out. Also, that gimbal goes full round 3 circle, so I'll drop that video too and me recording content with it. Then also we have motion lapse, so basically that is basically a time lapse, but it's motion, so you can move the camera while you're getting a time lapse. So that's a game changer right there. I'm going to capture that on a rooftop when I go. We also have a digital zoom. So in digital zoom, you can only zoom 2 times in 4K. And then also you can zoom, I believe, like 8 times in 1080p. So those are some of the advantages there. And then also you have live streaming. So I think this camera is good for like if you're live streaming, if you need a good quality camera for TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, where you can only live stream at 1080p and get a good quality, definitely do that with this camera. Then this camera also has a 2-inch OLED screen, as well as the stereo speakers on this camera is good. Now, I got the Creative Combo Pack, but the stereo speakers in this camera, it picks up like other people close to you. It has a slight little bit of noise cancellation, but you can do a lot of that stuff in post, so it's not a problem for you to isolate voices. You always want to find her at a bar.
You're gonna find me at a bar.
At a bar. What'd you get?
I just got Tropicalia and a shot of Tito's.
What's tropical honey?
Tropicalia. Just
oh, yeah, Tropicalia. Okay.
Another Tropicalia?
No. You have cider?
You have a cider?
I'll do Can you do a Saint Germain margarita?
Can I do what?
Saint Germain margarita?
Yeah.
Okay. The good things about the Pocket 3 is that you can also use it as a PTZ camera. That means that you can control different segments all in a camera, all by doing the zoom. So here, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys here. This is your PTZ mode on the camera. Let me step out. And we are going to move this over, move this around, move it like that. So the Pocket 4 has been released. And should you buy the Pocket 3? I think you should if you haven't had any experience with the camera or you don't know how to use one. It's still a good deal. I believe you can get the creator combo for about $600. And the Pocket 4, we don't know when it's going to be released in the US. So if they keep the price low or drop the price to about $500 for the creator combo pack, I think that's a good deal. I believe right now you can get the regular DJI for about $400. But if you see that creator combo pack that comes with everything and this microphone, the DJI Mic 2 mic, it's good. It's a good investment. It's a good investment. All of the new features that I've seen so far on the Pocket 4 has been like pro level features that the average person who's creating content don't really need. And it's nice to have, but it's not required. The Pocket 3 has everything that you need to just go shoot content with tweaking a couple of settings and doing some color grading if you want to, but at the end of the day, you could just tweak a couple of settings and the camera is good to record, as you can see. So go get the Pocket 3 if you don't want to wait, because we don't know if this camera is ever going to be released in the US because of the government ban. But maybe I'll break down that content a little more and you won't see the DJI Pocket 4 on their website. So go buy that Pocket 3. And if they ever release the Pocket 4 to the US market, sell it. Sell the Pocket 3 and then buy the Pocket 4. Somebody's always going to buy this camera. DJI, if you're looking at this video, send me the free Pocket 4. I would love to review it, all right? Just send it over to me. We'll take a deep dive. We'll see how all of it works. All that good jazz. All right, guys. See you on the next one.